Today, I'm going to show you how I play my electronic music live. Freebeat. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Be sure to check out my upcoming free live stream concert, Freebeat Live: The Next Level. Stay tuned for some behind-the-scenes info. That's what today's video is. Today's patron shout-out, though, goes to Luke Dixon. Thank you so very much for the support. It allows me to do things like this concert. So, yeah, thank you. Let's get started. Well, it is mid-July, which means that myself and the Freebeat live crew are in the middle of rehearsals. Right now we're actually writing lighting cues for the entire show. The drums have not yet made it to the venue, of course. They are here in the Freebeat studio. Yeah. And I actually just got them set up last night, like properly. I've kind of just been storing things on them for the past few months. So I figured I would walk you through how I actually play the live shows. And then maybe you could sit down with me and I'll play through my first time really playing along with a Freebeat track in a couple months. And we can see how rusty and bad I am and show you that it's not always, you know, the hopefully perfect show you see on camera. When we do the streams. So this is the setup. This is a Roland TD-17KV with a few slight modifications. Right now, my ride cymbal pad broke, so I have this crash cymbal in its place with a broken CY5 to act as a crash, but when I hit this, you won't hear anything right now. That will be fixed by the show. I've got a Roland PD-80, I think. Maybe a 100, I can't remember. A little bigger floor tom pad down there. I've also got my Roland SPD-SX, which I've used on the channel many times before, but this is a sample player intended for drummers. So it's got 9 pads on here, and then you can also put some external triggers into it. So I have, next to the hi-hat pedal, a Yamah KU-100 acting as a trigger pedal as well. And then you can just load this thing up with samples. This one only has 4 gigs of memory, but I believe you can get a 16 gig model too, which is plenty of space for all your stuff. So yeah, basically what I do is I take any of the songs that I want to play live, I take them from my albums, I go into my Ableton projects, and I remove the drums from them. And then I take those drumless tracks and put them on here as samples and trigger them throughout the show. I also have a whole bunch of other samples on here. A lot of my music has, you know, little percussion effects and all kinds of things like that. I try to trigger as much as I can live and leave the backing tracks pretty minimum. So what you're seeing on camera is an actual performance rather than, you know, just hitting a button and kind of mailing it in on the drums. So I play like the bells in Ghost in the Galaxy live. I play a lot of the auxiliary percussion live. I try to play any synth parts that don't require a whole lot of drumming during them. I try to play those on here as well with the sticks. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So basically, when it comes time to start a song, I just sit down here, take my foot off the hi-hat pedal, put it on this one, then we're off and running. And you can see the song I have pulled up right here is, if it'll focus, To Be Frank. And I don't know if you can look across the room to the mixer, but the audio is indeed going. So yeah, that's how I start and stop the songs live. Now when we do play live, I actually have another pedal over here, and that actually pushes the light cues forward a step. So I do the lighting cues, I push those forward as well. And I usually, this by the way, is typically over here when we play live, but I needed access to my closet. But there's usually another little black pad over here that I can hit to move the lighting cues forward too. So while I don't write the light cues, that's my friend Oliver, he does that, I do move them all forward and control the lighting during the shows. So I'm definitely multitasking and sometimes triple tasking if I have to play synth parts at the same time. Unfortunately, just due to my work schedule, I haven't been able to play as much you know, as I'd like to, just on the drums in general. So I figured you could sit down with me today, watch me play through the song To Be Frank, which I'm not sure if this is making the cut into the live show set list or not, so it'll be a good one to demo here for you all without giving anything from the show away. This song was written entirely on the MPC-1. I did actually a whole video series last summer, so summer 2021 about it. Also, I should mention right now that it's about 9 a.m., so I am going to play a little softer and with less intensity. This is more about just me kind of, you know, finding my way around the kit and getting back into it. This is the first time I'll have properly played along to a track in, I don't know, 4 or 5 months at least. So yeah, bear with me. You're going to be sitting on that tripod. All right, really hoping the audio doesn't clip. Keeping an eye on the mixer, definitely. Get my monitors in here, which, by the way, those are Shure SE215s, although they are about to break. The right one's about to pop off. Anyway, here we go. Enjoy. Well, that's all right. Wasn't awful, I guess. Wasn't great, though. Definitely gonna have to get my left hand back into the game. Yikes. Yep. Definitely need some practice, but that's another reason why I wanted to do this, of course, is just to show you that you do indeed need to practice, whether you're playing, electronic music or non-electronic music, whether you're playing an instrument or whether you're working with a piece of gear. I like to equate kind of forgetting how your electronic music gear works with not practicing, your acoustic instrument or your non-electronic instrument, even though these are electronic drums. Yeah. Gotta practice. Gotta practice. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. A little bit different, but who knows? Hopefully someone out there did. I had fun. I can't wait to sit down and actually start working on, playing along with a lot of the new material in this show, which is the majority of that is from my FB1 album. You can check that out in a link below on my Bandcamp page. Thank you all so much for being here. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like on it. If not, you know where the thumbs down button is. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you all so very much for being here. You are awesome. We'll see you next time. Bye.